DJ, what is Civ Builder? Civ Builder is a website that lets you make your own custom civilizations. And so how this show match works is there's a bunch of points down here, and every technology or unit costs a certain number of points. And players had a limit of 300 points, and they could also pick up to 6 Civ bonuses, and then one unique tech from each age. So the first game's going to be Arena, and it's going to be Hallis versus Moji. Both players have decided that the Hufnisa is the ultimate arena unit.
It is.
And so I think that if we get to the Hufnisa stage, Moji has the slight advantage because he has doubled up Wagenberg tactics and drill to make them move extra faster, while Hallis's will only move faster. So Moji has perhaps the ultimate dodgeball unit.
So yeah, it's got the Halb Hufnitsa combo.
Yeah. So
I like
this is
the extra piercing armor because that's gonna work very well against the Arb play.
Yeah, right. So Hallis has gone all in on the archery range for the arbalests and hand cannons, whereas Moji has not committed a single point to his archery range.
Hallis he just doesn't have an archery range.
No. And what Hallis is, not only does he have arbalests that he has the Persian tech so that they replace the archer line gold cost with wood, he's also made his lumberjacks work faster and his farms cheaper. So he's going to have a lot of wood to make arbalests.
Oh, you bet.
So if we look at the barracks, both have a pretty decent barracks. The only difference is Moji went for the Eagles, whereas Hallis didn't. None of them really have upgrades that affect... Or actually, Moji does. He has Spearman line deals plus 25% damage. Again, he also has free chemistry, so he could have very fast Hufnisa.
How did Hallis all villagers work 5% faster eco bonus? That's actually an eco bonus that I thought would be that's like still totally something that they could add to another civilization.
Oh, one thing, Hallis has Parthian tactics, but he does not have cav archers.
And he spent 3 points on that. What a goofball.
That's a waste of 3 points that could have been on I don't know. Gill
Anything
nets,
else?
Guard towers, keeps, and arrow slits, or bombard towers.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be really interesting.
Yeah. So, if you look at the... clearly both players are not going to have a dock. But at the stables, only Hussars and Paladins for Hallis, whereas Moji has gone for Battle Elephants as well.
Interesting.
Siege Workshop, both players have full Siege Workshop plus Hufnisa. Hallis has a full Blacksmith. Arena. Modri
doesn't have any archer armor upgrades. Well, I mean, he doesn't have an archery range, so that
makes sense. But he also picked the Janissary as his unique unit.
Yeah, that's right.
So that would basically make the Janissaries perhaps not that good of a pick against the trash Arbalests.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. And then full university other than heated shot. So Moji went for keeps and bombard towers, whereas Hallis didn't. That's another difference there.
Interesting.
And no sappers. So this is where Moji did spend a point on sappers. This is where I think Hallis has kind of picked the things that are completely useless and not done them, like sappers.
Yeah.
He's not really gone for monks. No imp upgrades, no theocracy, or only block printing, no theocracy or illumination, no herbal medicine. But he has redemption atonement, so he does have Castle Age monks. Moji, of course, being the arena player, has the full monk tech tree. Let's see, Hallis goes for stone shaft mining, whereas Moji doesn't. That's the only difference in their ecos. Other than that, other difference is no guilds for Hallis, whereas we have guilds for Moji.
Yeah, that's actually something I definitely want to pick up on Arena. Game goes long.
Yeah. Other than that, I guess the eco bonuses are... Moji has stacked unit bonuses, whereas Hallis has stacked eco bonuses. So this should be very different and very interesting. Let's go see how they're doing. If they're in the lobby yet. Okay, it looks like the game has started. So awesome. We do have a mod that should show the updated saves in the game, but for that to work, I think we're going to be casting in-game instead of using Capture Age. So I'm just going to... It's Arena, so if we missed a bit of the Dark Age discussing civs, it's fine.
I mean, it's what we would do anyway, except we just don't know the civs.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna speed it up until we get to standard time.
Sounds good.
And I guess this is normal arena and not clan arena, so they got walls in the back. And Hallis uses the TC to weaken the boar and then cleanly kills it.
They got Britain voice lines? Oh, everyone has Britain voice lines.
So it changes every game. Yep, every game they're going to have different civs. And there's different maps too. Game 1 is Arena, then we'll have, I think, Gold Rush, Nomad Islands, and Black Forest. If there were Arabia, I think I would make the ultimate laming civ.
Oh yeah, no, if this was Arabia, like, all I would do is just, like, faster working hunters, both Persian and Lithuanian extra starting resources and Sicilian extra starting stone, and just, like, go 14 pop tower rush.
Oh, no, see, I'm thinking even more than that. I'm thinking I'd go Lithuanian plus 150 food, Goth instant loom, and then Chinese villagers. So you get 6 villagers all going forward to lame right at the start.
Ooh, yeah, that might be even better.
and then you do the Persians, and then the faster moving vills. So you just go forward and then drop a TC once you get the eco going. The ultimate Socotra civ.
You bet.
Anyway, I think Moji has a really nice map. Both his main gold and his main stone are towards the back. And same thing for Hallis, too. Both he has a back stone and a back gold.
They both have the Central European architecture set.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you could like play mind games by picking specific architecture sets to throw people off.
There you go. Berbers only have 10% faster moving villagers, but yes.
Oh, and also the pull, so that your vills heal.
Vills regenerate HP.
Yeah, like you're faster, so you never get caught by vills, and then you heal, so you never lose a vill fight. That would be absolutely perfect.
Anyway, Modri's on his way up to the feudal age. 25 pop. 2 vills on gold.
Hallis will be slower because he did take that Malay bonus where he ages up faster, so he'll probably spend a bit more time in the Dark Age.
You know, I feel like, honestly, Hallis' civ is, like, way better. Because you're stacking all of the best eco bonuses and have really good arbs, and I don't know how having, like, good Hofnitsa is going to help you if you're just so far behind.
Well, I think the one thing that Moji has is eagles with extra pierce armor. So he can just spam eagle warriors that will take 1 damage to the arbalests, probably, right? Because it's, what, 1 extra pierce armor per age, and they would have had, what's Elite Eagle? 4+4 for 8 anyway?
Yeah, so they'd have 11 pierce armor.
Yeah, so that's going to be 1 damage from arbs when they get their 10 attack. So
that's true.
Hallis does have hand cannons, but I don't. I feel like the Eagle Warrior for Moji is going to be a pretty huge advantage on Arena. Oh, one thing I don't know, is it possible to start with an Eagle Warrior instead of a Scout with the Civ Builder?
I do not know.
I know I saw there is a bonus where you could get +2 line of sight on the Eagles. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I agree that Hallis is still going to crush. I mean, he's got free handcart right now. Or wheelbarrow. So yeah, faster working lumberjacks, cheaper farms, faster age up. Wheelbarrow.
I was gonna say, imagine you could do you could do the free wheelbarrow and handcart along with the Burgundians bonus to get them in age early.
Ooh, that sounds sick.
But we're gonna have a scout fight here, and I think Modri had right-clicked first to engage, so I think he's gonna win, and Hallis is gonna try to run. Oh, but he gets an extra hit as Moji runs away. Now Hallis has the advantage. Moji didn't want to chase him down, but Hallis right-clicked at just the right time.
And Amulk, no capture age because there's a bunch of compatibility issues with the custom civs. Okay, we got double barracks here for Modri, and despite the architecture set, it will be for Eagle Warriors, remember?
Oh, Modri's doing the classic... Oh, no, he's not. Oh, why'd you delete that, Modri? You had it. You had Hallis' scout trapped.
Oh, to try and trap it?
Yeah. That worked much better when you had the corner gates and you could just and you only needed 2 houses. Here it's a bit trickier with the side gates.
Yeah.
I guess he really does not want to show off the barracks. Oh, but here comes an Eagle Warrior right away. Will he save his scout?
Save it.
Blocked it a bit.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be lacking for scout units with double barracks eagles, that's for sure.
Can I just point out that Hallis is faster to the Castle Age, has 4 more villagers, and has hand guard. And has faster working lumberjacks.
But, I mean, look at this. Right now, he's going to do, like, crossbow, right? He'll do crossbow and bodkin, and then the crossbows will have 7 attack. But these Eagle Warriors already have 4 pierce armor for free, and with 2 blacksmith upgrades, they'll have 6 pierce armor, and they'll only take 1 damage from the crossbows.
Let me double check the barracks of the Hallis Civ. It looks like he has a full barracks. So, yeah, full barracks. So he can go for just full champions.
He could go champions. But
so
does Modri, right? So Modri could also go for his own champions, and they'll attack faster and have whatever other extra pierce armor and whatnot.
Yeah.
The players know their opponent's civs? I hope so.
Probably.
That would be pretty weird if they didn't.
Also, it's only 1 TC for Modri, so he has to go all in with this Eagle Warrior play.
Yeah, and it's 2 TCs for Hallis. Well, I think Modri's going to get 5 relics here. I don't see how Hallis can ever defend a monk with crossbows that right now are going to be doing 1 damage.
Yeah. No, this isn't with all text. These are custom civs. No, definitely not all text enabled. Players had to pick and choose where to spend points in their tech tree. So they have completely unique tech trees.
Well, Hallis is up by 7 vills.
Plus wheelbarrow and handcart and faster working lumberjacks.
Monk does not get the conversion there.
Nope.
Well, I guess the bad thing for Hallis is this monastery could have been an extra TC earlier, right? He tried to get relics, but the ability to make eagles in the feudal age is paying off here, certainly for Modri.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I feel like Hallis is just running into this issue where his eco's insane, but he can't do anything with it. No. The tech tree is literally, they make their own tech tree. Like, Modri doesn't have an archery range at all. Well, he can build an archery range, but he can't do anything with it.
Yeah, he did pick the the Janissary as his unique unit.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so he does have something that will be doing PS damage.
Yeah.
If he gets to that stage eventually.
Yeah,
so he does have a unit that acts as a pretty good counter to champions, in addition to his own champions that will be better. Oh no, even the wolf attacking the poor crossbow.
Yeah, I know, man. Now, other than faster working archer ranges, I don't think Hallis invested anything into archer bonuses. No. Oh yeah, he's Commandarin as well. But he can just go for, like, Champ Arb, I think. I mean, he'll have the eco
hand cannons instead of Arbs. I don't think Arbs are useful here.
Oh yeah, he does have hand cannons. He also has Parthian tactics and no-cav archers. Gotta love it.
Apparently Trebs do pierce damage. Yes, Rams have their pierce armor set up specifically to work with Trebs.
That's why you have 180 and 190, 195.
Yeah, so Trebs still do some damage with their 200 attack, but it's not that much.
Hallis has the Magyar Hussar, and Modri has the Janissary.
Well, it is interesting. Magyar Hussars could be useful for sniping off those Hufnisa, but with all the speed upgrades, the Hufnisa might actually be faster than the Hussars.
Yeah, I mean, you're stacking Wagenburg tactics and drill, so it's what, 65% faster move speed?
That's good. I don't actually. Maybe Hizemi, if you're in the chat, you can look at how those work. If they.
Oh yeah, do they stack?
If they both multiply by 0.5 or 0.15, or if they get added together for 65%.
I
think they both are multipliers.
You'd want to get the drill first, right?
No, it doesn't matter if they're multiplicative.
Okay.
Multiplication is commutative.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why I keep you around. Did Modry get all 5 relics? Looking like it. Yep.
Oh, Hallis doesn't know his civ. He says, I thought they research instantly, but he has to click them.
Oh, that's actually a huge fail.
It is, because that would have been a good 10 minutes of wheelbarrow and 8 minutes of handcart there.
Oh, we got a siege tower coming in, though.
Well, a siege tower into a second layer of walls.
It is, but Imp is on the way, and there are more archery ranges coming in. Oh, they're also on standard victory! Oh my god. The noobs.
Oh, the standard victory. 5 relic play for Modry.
Knock, knock, knock. Now, as TOS said, there is an additional layer of walls.
Oh, is there a hole
here?
by that house?
No,
is there a hole? Okay, there's a tree there.
But, like, I don't care how many archers you have. Like, these Eagle Scouts are going to be doing work. That said, Modry is on 4 TCs behind this, so he is going to be getting his eco up eventually. They're actually already almost cut off in terms of villagers.
Now this is, I think they play all 5 games.
Yes. Council coming
Drill
in.
multiplies by 1.5. How does Vagenberg tactics work then? Is that also a multiplier by 0.15 or 1.15?
Okay, Bracer is on the way. If we get Bracer and Arb, we're looking at 9 damage against 5 Pierce Armor, so even at this point, we're already dealing more than 1 damage to the Eagle Scouts.
I guess one thing to note is Hallis has Magyar Hussars, but he doesn't have the unique tech to make them cost only food.
Yep, so they do cost, I believe, 15 gold. I don't know why both players invested into fully upgraded Paladins.
Yeah, it's a weird choice for Arena.
Yeah.
But I guess it does give Hallis an option against Eagles.
Remember, guys, that these Eagles, in addition to having the extra Pierce Armor, have the Japanese infantry faster attack speed bonus. So they are doing work.
Oh, if you hover over the Civ icon, you can see the upgrades in the drop-down thing.
Oh, I turned that off. Because I would like
turn it
accidentally
on.
like scroll over it all the time.
Well, the crossbows right now, they are cleaning up the siege. And here come the workshops forward for Hallis, and he will be the first player to get out the Hufnisse. I think he should. Does he have a university anywhere? He does in the back, and looks like he's researching chemistry right now.
But Modry gets chemistry for free.
He does, but he needs to be imp before that happens, and Hallis is already... He's making
Knock, knock,
rams,
knock.
not making the cannons.
Modry does move the relics to the back of his base, which is quite smart.
It will reset the relic countdown timer, though.
Well, that's good. I'm sure they wouldn't want to, win that way anyway. Stone Walls will hold back the Arbs for the time being. We do have swordsman upgrades coming in for Hallis, so he is going to be making that switch into something that kills infantry.
And he will need that. Chemistry instantly on Imp, or does he have to research it? That's a good question.
Yeah, probably. Hamandarin on the way. Time for some trash bows.
Obsidian arrows, please. I know, you do all those archer techs, but you don't stack obsidian arrows in the Saracen's team bonus? What is this?
I know. SMH.
And then, like, you could have also done, like, Britain's and, for the extra range, and then... Thinking of something else, and I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I like
Ethiopian, so they fire faster, and then you just demolish buildings.
Yeah, but he chose to stack all the eco bonuses instead, which is understandable.
Ready.
Oh.
Here's a pause from Hallis. Probably needs to check his tech tree.
Yes.
This is where a tech tree pause is totally okay.
Yes.
Reb trebbing away. Triple bombard cannon production. Plus Hofnisa. Like, this is what Modri wants. But remember, these ARBs are now trash units.
And that's a lot of Rams out.
Yes, it is. Two-handed swordsman upgrade.
So Modri has now taken the slight villager lead. So he's going to want to hold this push for as long as he can just to get his Hufnisa out. And get some type of probably Eagle Warrior. Feels like Modri doesn't have any resources though. He spent so much on the Hufnisa that he hasn't been making any army.
And the thing is, he's going to have no meat to his army. Like, he just has the Hofnitsa, or what will soon be the Hofnitsa. Whereas Hallis can just send in wave after wave of units.
Oh, well, those Hofnisa
man.
have pretty good splash damage.
It is a little bit less than torsion engines, but they do more damage within that splash radius, right?
Yeah. And they're still, like, they're good at killing rams.
Yes.
Like, much better than bombard cannons at killing rams. So you get a few of them and you target fire, rams just go down.
Yep, they get just more base damage and bonus damage. Anyway, two-handed swordsmen are on the way, and my fear for Modri is that he just doesn't have any meat to this army, like I said.
Yeah, his castle goes down.
Like, he's going to want his own champions, but it's going to take way too long to get there. He just has men-at-arms at the moment.
Oh, I don't think men-at-arms are going to teach two-handed swordsmen a lesson.
No, I don't think so either.
Hufnisa might, if they get a good attack round.
But that is entirely what you're relying upon. Palace is continuing to treb away right now. Thumb ring coming in.
And not only is that Hufnisa upgrade expensive, but the Hufnisa themselves are expensive.
Yep, 225, 225. Most expensive unit in the game.
But they will be wrecking these Arbalests, that's for sure. I feel like Hallis is on a timer. He needs to make something happen with this push really fast.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing, right? He has a bajillion eco bonuses, but Modri has a bajillion military bonuses. So if Modri can get the military numbers that he needs, which he does not have right now, but like if he can survive this one push, he will almost certainly be winning this game. And he still has 5 relics.
He does, and he's taking out all the trebs. So, that was a pretty good push from Hallis, but not quite enough. He took out the castle, but wasn't able to get into the base. And now Modri has his own two-handed swordsman. And looks like he's in position to push back.
Drill is on the way, though.
Drill for, I guess, for Hallis?
Yeah. Modri doesn't have a castle, so he can't get either of his unique attacks.
Yeah, so it looks like this is going to start turning into the Hufnisa micro game if Hallis is going for drill. But I still don't see him making any. He's just doing the speedy rams right now.
Yepper.
Ready.
The trash ballisters.
Trash ballisters.
Mandato.
And these two-handed swordsmen, they only have their free pierce armor. They don't have the all the armor upgrades yet. I think they might have.
But they have faster attack speed, which should be more than enough.
Well, not against Arbalests.
No, that's
Until
true.
they get the armor upgrades, the Arbalests will be pretty good at shredding them.
Hallis is approaching 200 population, but the concern is that, well, Modri's creeping towards that as well, and once both players get to 200 pop, it's not going to be remotely close.
Now, this is probably a decent fight for Hallis here. He's microing away from the Hufnisa shots.
Well,
He's going to try to dive them.
oh my goodness.
Oh, and he's getting them.
No.
Slight miss micro there from Modri, and he's going to lose 5 Hoofnies, but he's going to kill all the Arbalests in one shot.
You know what saved them? The extra Pierce Armor and the little bit of extra HP that the Hofnitsa have. They have 10 more HP and 1 more Pierce Armor, so they didn't quite get one shot.
Oh, and Modri has been queuing from that forward siege workshop too, so he's lost a couple Hoofnies just walking across the map.
Oh, yeah. That's just so many two-handed swordsmen that have extra Pierce Armor and a faster.
And now they have their upgrades. Now they have their 8 Pierce Armor, so they'll take 1 or 2 damage from the Arbalests.
Yep. Hallis is still trying to push, but he's actually the one with the smaller army right now.
And I feel like he's going to need to make a switch and go for probably some hand cannons just to have something that'll deal damage to the two-handed swordsman.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, there's just nothing left. Moji's gonna cut through him like butter.
The Hallis still just have a 20 villager lead. But that's not that big because Moji has 5 relics. It's like 6-ish villagers. Has anyone tried Cumin Cav Speed with Husbandry? Ooh, that sounds like fun. Do that for like some super fast elite Mangudai.
Ooh boy. Lack of champion upgrades definitely an issue. Never mind. Oh my god.
Looks like Moji might have misclicked a hotkey when he tried to hold Alt and right-click that ram and accidentally flared.
Yeah. Now, this game is going to end soon. Oh! Due to the Relic victory. We're only at 33 years.
Oh boy, you're right.
So either they're just going to accept that the Relic victory is part of it, or Moji's going to need to ungarrison a Relic.
So I think Moji probably has this game anyway.
Yeah, I agree. He simply has so many bonuses at this point.
Yeah. And not just bonuses, but bonuses that work well against the Arbalests.
Okay, GG. Lol.
Ready.
Yeah. Well, I like Hallis's thinking there with his stack all the Arbalest bonus strategy. But Moji had a really good counter to that with the Eagle Warriors and the Castle Age and then the Hoofnisa later on. He had that one great Hoofnisa shot and killed all the Arbs.
Yeah.
For Eagles with Celt speed bonus. Fast 2. Are all games going to be standard victory? I don't know if this was intended to be standard victory. I think they just probably clicked the lobby, and that's what they ended up with. Yeah, if you look at the KD, that's really in favor of Moji there. Even though Hallis did have a 24-minute imp time. Moji was able to hold with that.
Is, though?
3,000 relic gold. The next map is Gold Rush. I don't quite know how they pick civs, because players like pick civs somehow. And since Hallis lost, he's going to have a pick.
I guess so.
That'll work somehow.
I can see the tech trees in-game, though. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that game number 1. That was quite something. I'm going to go get some more coffee. I'll be right back.
Right, so let's, I will show the format of the tournament here as we go to the next game. So if someone understands what this means, please tell me. So we have Game 1, Arena, Game 2, Gold Rush, Southern Islands, Nomad, Black Forest. They've submitted civilizations, so 2 civilizations each for games 2 through 5. All civilizations have these requirements, and each pair of civilizations cannot have any bonuses, unique units, unique techs, or team bonuses in common. For Game 1, each player will play with the civ they submitted. The loser of Game 1 will receive first pick of their opponent's Game 2 civilizations. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Yeah. Loser gets to pick both players' civs for the next map. Oh, okay. So this is how my chat has interpreted this. That they each player submits 2 civs for all of the following maps, and the loser of the previous game picks both civs. So they pick their civ, and they also pick their opponent's civ. So they have 2 civs. So hopefully, like they've made good civs from 2 different ways to play the map.
All right. Well, since Gold Rush is the map, I guess let's make sure they aren't in game yet.
Yeah, Anarchy is Huskarl from Barracks, not 100% faster Barracks. Oh, I wonder if you could.
They're in lobby.
I wonder if you could use Anarchy to get Huskarls from the barracks, but also have a different unique unit at the castle.
Interesting. All right, so Hallis's Gold Rush 1 civ, he gets the Chinese villagers bonus. He also starts with 150 wood. Or food, rather.
That's what I was talking about, the ultimate laming start.
Yeah, so he starts with only minus 50 wood and minus 50 food. He gets extra range on his archers, lumberjacks working faster, archers and skirmishers firing 18% faster. That's not a bonus. I guess it's one of the custom bonuses.
Archers and skirmishers, it's like Ethiopians on steroids.
Yeah, and villagers carry +3, so the Aztec bonus. He has the Britain team bonus again, Rattan archers as his unique unit, Kamandarn once again as his Castle Age tech, and then Warwolf as his imp tech.
And the faster working rangers.
Yeah.
Hallis number 2. Oh, also thank you, Hallis, for the follow 47 minutes ago that I didn't notice. My alerts did not make noise for some reason. Oh, well. And thank you, Rhea AoE, for the follow. And his second civ is an eco-focus civ. Farms, less wood, advance.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the Sicilians bonus. Hunters are faster.
Ooh.
Mounted units plus 20 hit points starting in Feudal Age. Oh, Laetus with the Franks bonus.
And then look, Stirrups, Hauberk.
And Stirrups and Hauberk.
And faster working stables. So it's a cav civ. It says it's an archer civ, but it's a cav civ. And it also has bloodline. So we're getting the, what is it? 212 HP paladins that attack faster and have extra armor.
I wonder how that compares to the relic bonus attack, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because he doesn't have the relics. Meanwhile, Modri has, again, the Malians, who better infantry armor per age, cheaper infantry, stone walls available in Dark Age. That's not a thing.
No, it's not.
Market minus 100 wood, and Saracen's bonus there, and infantry move faster, so the Celts bonus. He has Huskarls. Doesn't have the barracks one, though. But Royal Heirs, making the Huskarls train faster from the castles.
That's interesting. That Royal Heirs, they made it so it just applies to whatever your unique unit is.
And then Forced Levy, Militia Line, gold replaced by additional food costs, and the barracks work faster.
And he has the full barracks, including Eagles.
Yep. Oh, second civ, he also did the Sicilians thing, but he's focused on Steppe Lancers this time.
Steppe Lancers attack faster. Steppe Lancers plus 2 pierce armor. All villagers
it's
work
like
faster.
It's the cavalry thing again, but it's with cataphracts instead of Laetus.
And he has Farimba this time.
That'll be interesting because the cataphract, they will take the full damage from the Laetus. It's not like they're gonna to ignore armor like they would for most other units.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, let's check. Are they in the
Nope, they're still in the lobby.
lobby? All right. Oh, and Modri again not doing an archery range for either of his civs.
So, if I'm Hallis and I get to pick my opponent's civ, I feel like I would go with my archer civ, and then just know that my opponent can't deal. He can't make skirmishers. Or whoops. So I probably not want to. He'll probably actually want to face the Step Lancer cavalry civ.
Yeah, probably. Because he does not have a Halberg, right? So it's not like he's going to get the super armor against Arbs with that civ.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Farimba is only +3 attack here.
No, yeah, it's not +5. That's weird.
Yeah. The really strong Step Lancers is an interesting choice for sure. Because these bonuses, Step Lancers attack faster and have more pierce armor, don't actually exist in the game. I mean, like, they could. They certainly fit as Age of Empires 2 bonuses, but, you know, they don't.
Yeah. I'm still
right
waiting
now.
for the Feudal Age Monk. For someone to use that. Glad we didn't see that on Arena.
Yeah, I'm sure they do shred Arbs.
Still weird to see custom civ being able to change the tech tree now. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
that was
game
one of the things
started.
it was difficult to do in the olden days. Okay, so game has started. We'll out and try to. There you go. So Gold Rush 2 Modri versus Gold Rush 1 Modri? Oh, okay. So the loser picks. Okay, this is how it works then. The loser picks the civ of their opponent, and then the opponent has to play the other civ that they made. So it's both civs from one player.
Okay.
At least that's how it worked out.
Hazır.
Yeah, because Hallis is playing as Modri's civ.
Yeah, so Hallis has the Cataphract civ. And Modri has the Huskarl civ. Which seems like Cataphract should absolutely wreck the infantry civ.
So Hallis is just going to be like, all right, let's see if we can get to Cataphracts, and if we can get to Cataphracts, we should kill everything.
And Step Lancers should probably wreck the infantry too. With their faster attack.
Yeah, that's
Pierce
true.
armor won't matter. But they're going to be cheaper Step Lancers with more attack and more hit points. And less bonus damage from Halbs.
Yeah, I mean, like, everything here is stacked with, like, archer bonuses, or anti-archer bonuses.
Evet.
And
Emrin. Efendim.
Hallis is playing a civ that doesn't have an archery range. So this
Check
feels
to
like it's a
normal
civ
time.
win for Hallis.
Hazır.
And here you were looking forward to Dark Age stonewalling the enemy. Oh, that could be another one for the Laming Civ too.
Now, Modri's civ doesn't have an eco bonus either, so that's pretty rough. Hallis just has the all villagers work faster, but it's at least something.
Squeaker says they could pick from either civ pair. Now I'm confused again. I thought I had figured it out.
Emrin?
Yeah, you'd think they would just pick from their civs.
Oh well, we got two civs and one of them has super cataphracts. That's
Yeah.
all we need to worry about.
Super Cataphracts and Super Step Lancers.
Ooh, Hallis. Risky there. He had garrisoned the hunter and shot the boar, but thankfully did not kill it with the TC.
Yeah. That reminded me to speed up, because I didn't see that yet.
Evet.
Oh, yep, Dark Age Stonewall's coming in here from Modri.
Oh boy. There he is.
Once again, rocking that Central European architecture.
Yeah, all I know about the civs is Palace somehow picked civs. And these are the civs we got.
Modri, if the
And-
map isn't arena, we make it arena.
Yeah, Modri showing off. He picked the bonus to make his own arena map. So he wasn't satisfied with that arena game in game 1, so he's going to play arena again in game 2.
Looks like it. Step Lancers with a 1.13 reload time. That's like just slightly slower than like Harald Hardrada and Charles Martel.
Hazır.
Oh, we should play a game of CBA with this setting.
Oh my god, that would be horrible.
Emrin.
Evet.
Efendim? Evet.
What's the bonus for this?
Hazır.
This is just Dark Age stone walls.
Yeah, that is literally the bonus. That stone walls
Yeah.
are available in the Dark Age.
Yeah, it doesn't have any extra starting stone, so he only has the 25 left, so he can't complete the wall. But this will deter any sort of early aggression. And Hallis is going for a pretty quick feudal age. He's not walling, though.
Yeah, he's not walling. He doesn't have any type of drush. He's just clicking up fast.
Actually, yeah, 19 pop. I mean, he has
Oh,
the
faster
villagers
working
working
guilds.
faster, but that's his only eco bonus.
Emrin.
Oh, villagers going over here.
Efendim.
I'm mining some gold.
Wonder what this is for.
Well, he's definitely scattered the stone walls. Yeah, it's a custom bonus. He's just long distance mining that gold. Not going for the mining camp.
Efendim?
Evet.
He only mined 18 gold.
Just getting his eco upgrades. Maybe he was wanting to go for some aggression, but saw the walls and was like, okay, no, I can't do this. Which civ that doesn't have an official campaign, would you like to get one? I mean, all of them.
Chinese and Byzantines, they need campaigns.
Well, Bari is for Byzantines, but it'd be nice to see
not
another.
really that's not really a Byzantines campaign, though.
Yeah.
That's like a... They just happen to be the civ that was used for the campaign.
Yeah. We're not too sure, Pete. And yes, that seems to be the case.
Emrin.
Haranara? What are blues bonuses? Sure. I know you guys are going to have a hard time keeping up, especially if people are like jumping in and jumping out, but got super infantry. Barracks with units with extra pierce armor, they're cheaper. Stonewalls in Dark Age. Market, they have the Saracen Market bonus, they move faster. Huscarl unique unit. Royal Heirs to make the Huscarls train it twice as fast, and then they got Forced Levy for trash swordsmen, and then the barracks working faster. So it's like all in on the infantry.
Yeah, you know, you could use the Saracens market to buy more stone for more stone walls.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking, but if you're building all of these stone walls in the Dark Age, then you don't have the stone to sell
For the...
with your Saracen Market.
Yeah.
آماده.
He's building a barracks.
Could be trying to go for some Castle Age infantry aggression. There's the Market Blacksmith combo.
So he's going straight for the fast castle.
Meanwhile, we do have a stable here from our red player, Hallis, getting a blacksmith as well. So, yeah, I think he initially wanted to go for some aggression, but in the end, he will simply be going for a fast castle.
Yep, and he's even mining that back gold, not taking that front one anymore.
Yeah, Modri does have fully upgraded paladins and fully upgraded battle elephants.
Well, I don't think either of those will work that well against extra fully upgraded cataphracts.
Yeah, I think the cataphracts are literally going to be way too OP for that.
Yeah, and Moji literally does not have an archery range to even make arbalests to counter
Yeah.
the cataphracts.
I mean, neither player has an archery range.
Well, I guess not having an archery range makes the stone walls extra effective because you can't even prevent someone from walling behind.
That's true. Second barracks now on the way. Okay, more eagles.
Oh, that's right. Cataphracts don't have logistica.
That's true.
Efendim?
So maybe we'll have to see how these compare to normal cataphracts.
No, Modri will be a little bit faster up to the castle age. Hallis is pretty safe at home. Does have the palisade gate as sort of, and like one other palisade wall as a sort of weak point.
Oh, those are covered by the TC though.
Yeah.
There's a one palisade wall on the right though.
Emrin?
We'll have to see what Hallis chooses to do, because we are still on Gold Rush. They do need to get to the middle eventually, but of course not quite right now, right this second. Okay, a third barracks coming in here from Modri.
And Modri again does have eagles. And he's already gotten some nice extra armor on them.
Again, the extra Pierce armor is totally irrelevant against anything that Hallis makes.
Well, it will be relevant if they try to get in under the TC and raid, but that's about it.
That's true.
And Hallis is now scouting the eagles. He's sending vills, he's sending vills forward to build that TC on the stone, and adding in a second stable. And not going for the step lancers, going for knights.
Now these knights just have like the Frank bonus, and they cost less with the Berber bonus. So they are still better than average knights for sure. And I think in like the short run, just having the stronger unit pound for pound might be for the best. Also Sicilian bonus? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the Sicilian bonus will actually resist some of the attack from the eagles, because the eagles have a bonus against cavalry.
Yep, it's only a little bit, but hey, you'll take like 1 or 2 less damage.
And here come the cheap knights. How much do step lancers actually cost with this?
Normally they're 70 food, 40 gold, so minus 15% of
15%
that.
of that, alright. And Modri's just going to be pumping those eagles from 3 barracks and pumping some spears along with them. We'll have a nice
And
fight
will...
here.
Ooh.
Both players deciding to engage, but it's going a lot better for Hallis.
Yeah, I mean, still, fundamentally,
Both
knights
players
are
kinda
good
lost
against
their
eagles.
armies. Yeah.
Like, we take out all the crazy bonuses, knights are good against eagles. And if you can get a monastery to heal up those injured knights, it's going to be, like, even better. Now, Hallis is actually, Modri's mining a fair amount of stone. It's 7 villagers on stone, but only 1 TC.
And well, here's the question. What does Hallis do against pikemen until he makes cataphracts?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Right? I mean, he does have the Sicilians bonus, but it's still pikemen.
Yeah. Like, the pikemen will still be effective. They're just not as effective. Monastery coming in, and a lot of these cavalry units are very low in HP.
Looks like Moji's pushing forward. He's trying to take that hill. Has a Vil coming forward as well for his own monastery. Oh, but here come the wolves.
Oh, man.
Vil's gonna quick wall herself in.
Oh, my God. Another Vil coming forward. And Hallis is mining stone with 5 or so villagers, but still very far away from a castle. I guess Modri is as well. A monastery and another barracks on the way. And it's very clear that Modri's goal is just to completely swamp his opponent with this cheap, fast-moving infantry.
Yeah, just to use all the pikemen he can.
Oh yeah, but the monk is now starting to heal those injured knights.
And I mean, the pikemen actually, they have 3 pierce armor. They can stand up to the TC fire fairly well if he really wants to force a fight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the Lancers have a more attack speed and or more pierce armor. Okay, yeah, so they're still going to be less tanky than knights.
Yeah, I feel like Steppe Lancers are like generally better than knights against pikemen, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no bloodlines just yet for Hallis. Oh, that's a lot of pikemen.
Well, Hallis has the... he can stack bloodlines on top of the 20% bonus, right?
Yep. So he could get 140 HP, he just doesn't have it right now.
And he might lose
He's also ahead by
monastery to the
16
pikemen.
bills, but it's 47 military to 12.
Yeah, and here's Modri coming forward with the siege workshop.
And Folder, everything in AoE 2 that does damage will deal at least 1 damage. So they would be dealing 1 damage in that case.
And here's Hallis. He wants to build a castle and use it at the front of his base, but the pikemen get on top of the castle foundation and stop it from being constructed.
But I still think this is good for Hallis. He'll be able to get the castle up. I mean, the pikemen are just going to be really crappy at killing the buildings.
Yep, that being said, here comes the siege from Modri. What's he got coming out there? Nothing yet. Or...
Yeah, nothing on the way, I think, means that Hallis should have a pretty comfortable time getting into that cataphract production. And again, we're looking at around a 24 villager lead here for our red player.
Now listen to all
Modri
those
is picking up some
pikemen.
relics. And here they come. Kata's on the way.
Best unit in the game.
Oh.
Modri is going to take a look at his tech tree. Pikes still do +6 bonus damage to cataphracts. Well, the cataphracts will negate anti-cavalry bonus, and then they also have the Sicilians bonus. So the pikemen are probably going to do like no damage to cataphracts. Maybe like 3 or so.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's I don't know which order those are applied. Whether it's halved before the armor calculation or after. Probably after.
I think it's after. Regardless, the cataphracts will take a good long while to train. And Modri's not making anything right now, and that means he could be looking for Imperial Age. He does have the Saracen market.
Have before halves do 0? Oh, really? Alright, so my chat's telling me that the pikemen will do 0, or that is 1 damage to cataphracts.
And the Katas even have 132 HP because of their
How's it?
20%, not just plus 20.
And they could even get bloodlines.
Indeed, and that's the upgrade that's on the way, but Imperial Age is on the way for our blue player. Will the Halberdier upgrade really be enough?
Well, I mean, I think the only way really to deal with cataphracts would be if he could get scorpions out.
Yeah, probably. He does have a complete siege tech tree. Is there a place to see the tech tree? Unfortunately not. Oh boy, let's see how
Here's
this
the fight.
goes.
That is a lot of pikemen doing 1 damage
I think they're doing
For-
1.5 damage.
attack.
1.5 damage, boys and girls. Oh my god.
And 8 cataphracts just killed, like, all of the units.
That was like 50 pikemen. Oh my god.
Alice can't believe it. Modri can't believe it. And there's the GG.
1-1. That was pretty. Yeah, 152 HP Castle Age Cataphracts.
I put Caddis in that civ.
Yeah.
Caddis
Yeah,
with
this is
Sicilian
Sicilian.
bonus.
Oh my god. And
Like plus 32 HP.
Yes.
Oh my god. Katie,
Well, I guess-
76 to 20.
Yes. Attack the enemy with scout cavalry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought, well, he probably didn't even need to fight there. He probably could have wrecked Halbs just the same.
Yeah. That timeline.
Modri managed to construct a civ that has absolutely no answer to Cataphract.
And 1-1 it is.
Let's check the next map will be Islands.
Ooh.
All the knights died while the Cataphract survived, indeed. So we'll check out these island civs. First from Hallis. Galleys +1 attack each age starting in Dark Age. What is that?
What? Lumberjacks work faster, Malay age up bonus, Viking discount, Japanese fishing ships, plumed archers, Karak, and artillery, and then the docks work faster. That's not an actual team bonus.
It's not, but
It's actually really OP because that's a Persian bonus in Imperial Age.
all right. The unique unit plumed archers, so that's there for landings, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at Hallis's second civ first.
Yeah.
All right, so he's done the Chinese Lithuanian combo with the Saracen's bonus, free wheelbarrow and handcart that he knows how to use now. Cheaper gold miners and hunters, the Obuk, Thalassocracy,
Ooh.
and Warwolf.
Interesting. And you got the Sicilian transport bonus.
So he has one like fighting on the water civ and one landing civ.
Yeah, definitely.
Now Modri has gone for Japanese fishing ships, Malay age up, fire ships attack faster, Eagle line upgrades free. Start with +150 wood, samurai, El Dorado.
Huh.
So this is again no archery range from Modri. No swordsman either, just eagles for landings.
Interesting.
Islands
other
2
civ.
Modri. And then Moji's second island civ is the Galleys +1 range.
That's
attack
pretty
faster,
insane.
+1 attack. I'm surprised no one went for the movement speed bonus from the Berbers.
Yeah.
Oh, but this
Hold
one,
on.
Fletching, Bodkin, and Bracer
What?
free.
What is this bonus?
Chips +10% HP. The only thing I probably would have swapped out here would be movement speed instead of the HP.
Yeah, I agree.
think if you're going to micro galleys. And
Doesn't matter all
Thalassocracy,
that much.
Crenellations, and team bonus docks cost -15% from the Vikings. So this right here, I think, is my favorite water fighting
Yeah.
civ from all of them. But I do like the eagles that Moji has gone for landings. I think that's pretty sneaky.
Yeah, those are going to be really hard to deal with.
Alice, of course, has actually put an archery range into his civs. Well, you can just kind of create your own bonuses, right? You don't need to have stuff in the files existing.
Yeah.
Why do the galley bonus start in Dark Age?
Because there's
well,
probably a bonus
not?
that has galleys available in Dark Age.
Oh boy, that would have been the most OP one. I don't think that can be a bonus.
Hounds don't like archers? No, like the meta these days is very, fast imp arb centric, I'd say.
All right, so the one thing I'm noticing is Islands 2 for Hallis does not have Elite Cannon Galleon. It's the only difference in the docks for all of them.
I assume they just have complete docks.
Yeah. And Modri has again not done the armor.
We shall have to see. Still in the lobby just right now. And I'm going to take another quick break.
Right, they probably need some time to look over their tech trees. What are the rules? That's what we're trying to figure out. I'm guessing that Modri picks the Civ. Well, Modri will pick Civs somehow now. Which of the 4 Civs get played, I don't actually know. In the past game, we saw 2 of Modri Civs picked. Anyone have Vittorias? Oh, that's a good point. Where is that in the tech tree? I have no idea where. It's just kind of floating around somewhere. It'll be an imp, right? Vittoria. Tech tree. I don't actually see that in the tech tree. Oh, actually, no, they don't have Vittorias because they were compatibility things. That didn't let them use Vittorias. If I switch to my other... Is that right? Oh, wait, no, that's not true. The compatibility thing was Krepos, Donjons, Anarchy, Marauders, First Crusade, and Cuman Mercenaries. Vittorias look allowed. I thought it would be floating around here somewhere. I do not see it. But that might also be a tech tree bug. Let me try just looking at the website real quick. I don't actually see... If I do a Control F... I don't actually see it in the Civ Builder, so I think they don't have Vittorias. Port show Vittoria building. I didn't see it in the Civ Builder, so I'm going to assume they don't. Wouldn't Vittoria be a bonus? Oh, you're right. That might be a Civ bonus that they would have had to have picked, and not a tech tree option. Also listed as a Civ bonus. Right. Looks like the game has started, so we'll jump into that. And Islands 1 Hallis against Islands 2 Hallis. Okay, so Hallis will be playing... So it seems like every game the loser picks the Civ pool of the other player, and then they pick the Civ from that pool. So Islands 1 Hallis will have the eco bonuses and the cheaper warships. Whereas Islands 2 Hallis will have the extra pop, the Saracen's Market, and then looks like the landing technologies. Let's look at that tech tree real quick. Yeah, so Eagles. This will be more of a landing Civ, I think.
Amr Mindu.
The one rushes landings while the other controls the water. That's what I think's gonna happen. Those neutral islands are wimpy. Oh yeah, this one has 2 golds and a relic and 1 tree each. This one has little stones. Well, I guess this island is much better for Modri. If he can get a castle here, he has 2 golds, whereas Hallis is 1 castle's worth of stone in a tree. I guess the interesting thing is you do have the elephants and the rhinos on this islands map,
Bad.
so you will be able to maybe click up a bit faster with the extra food. Although, if he were to try to click up faster, he probably would have needed to have lured that in before putting all those fills on the wood. And we'll be going to dock in the corner. Fish outlines don't really show up on the enhanced graphics that well. And we'll have 3 deep fish there, which as long as he docks on this side of the shorefish should be pretty good. Moji, meanwhile, has gone for the front dock, and he's going to have much better fish. There's like 5 fish right next to that dock he can take. Alright, so we've gotten into the game. Palace will have... Basically, I think Callus has the water sieve, and Moji has the landing sieve. Moji has more eco bonuses. Callus has more ship bonuses.
All right, all right, all right. Kind of a funky looking island. It looks like Hallis is going to have more surface area that can be attacked.
And also
might
the,
have an easier
the
time
neutral
getting the
islands in the middle. I think the one closer to Modri is the better island.
Well, yeah. I'd rather have 6 tiles of gold and a relic than 2 tiles of stone. Okay, so Hallis's Civ is also going to be Hallis's Civ. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of... well, it's got 2 nice eco bonuses and a lot of galley bonuses.
Yep.
And Modri Civ is going to be, the Chinese plus Lithuanian combo and only eco bonuses.
But that being said, Chinese plus Lithuanians is a very strong combo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Modri's 4 villagers ahead right now.
Right? Like, I change this tab. There we go. Yeah. So the question is, will he go for galleys or will he go for a landing?
Well, he will be the first player up to Feudal Age. Does have the, remember, guys, the Sicilian team bonus, which I think they finally nailed. First, it was like transport ships with a bajillion armor. Then it was like 1 free transport ship. And now they get half price transport ships that also have a bunch of extra line of sight. And I think that's actually a really good team bonus.
Yeah, now I think it's actually in a pretty good spot. Is the UI
Yeah, by really good, I mean
hovering?
like a balanced one.
Now you can see the tech tree if you hover over the tech tree icon. Although these civs don't have a tech tree icon.
Yeah.
So if
The
you
first
just hover
one they
over
did,
the
for
area
some
where it
reason.
should be. Yeah. I also said House is back docked, and he doesn't have really that many fish next to it. Modri's forward dock has a lot more fish if he can keep that safe.
Ellis also invested into an early outpost.
He's looking for landings.
Well, I mean, he knows his Civ, right? Both of his golds are to the left as well. That would be a horrible spot
Exactly.
if that was taken over by Modri.
Yeah. This is where you could, like, 1 mining camp, take 2 golds.
And yes, you can, Michael Myers. You can play those Civs.
Modri's up first at about 9 minutes. And he's already got fire galleys coming out. So not going for galleys, he's opting for fire galleys.
Well, he doesn't have any bonuses to galleys, so that makes sense.
Wait, what are his bonuses again? Oh yeah, that's
He
true.
just has
doesn't.
eco bonuses.
Oh, well, if galleys have the extra attack for Hallis, right? They get +1 attack each age, starting in Dark Age. So that'll be +2 attack. So they should wreck fire galleys if he gets galleys, right? Because they also attack faster.
Yep. I mean, I like Hallis' Civ more. I mean, he does have good eco bonuses, right? He's got the Japanese fishing ships, Celt Lumberjacks, and Malay faster age up.
Okay. And interestingly enough, I think it was Modri who picked these civs.
Yeah. So it's just going to be galleys on the way for our red player. And he also has the docks working 20% faster, so that's like even better. Yeah, 6 + 2 attack already, and that is going to be huge, 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 huge here.
Yeah, and that's even before fletching. Look how fast that fire is going to go down.
Nevertheless, the production advantage is still going to be in favor of our blue player.
He's going to need a lot of production, though.
Yeah, the faster H-up really helped out Hallis in terms of catching up with the eco. Because right now, you know, he's only a villager behind.
Yeah, and his galley already won a 1v1 against a fire. He's just adding in the blacksmith now.
Who would have thought that having galleys with +2 attack and tutelage would be bonkers OP?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just love how safe Hallis is playing. Like, he knows he's going to be the better water civ, so he just needs to not die on land.
Looks like it changes. Oh, you mean, yeah, when I hover over something, it's annoying. It displays the stuff as in the tooltip area. Very annoying when you're casting. Oh, Moji will have a surround with his fires.
Ooh, yeah, look at this. Still no fletching upgrade, by the way.
And he's taken about as good of a fight as he could have.
More fire galleys coming in from the south, trying to loop around. Remember that galleys are slightly faster.
Should be able to get a few more hits, at least on that weak one.
Oh, you do have to make the turn and fight happen sometime. Oh, not focusing down the weak galley.
Moji turned around there in that ledge.
Oh, the fishing ship is blocking the fire galley.
Yeah, that does block the fire.
Oh.
I was saying, Moji turned around and didn't take the fight there, but I think he probably should have pursued. But
yeah, we're looking at 5 kills to 0 deaths in favor of Hallis.
although if you look
and
at Moji,
Modri's
he's
on his way
already up to the
Castle Age, and he
Castle
still
Age.
has the score lead somehow.
It's that economy. And well, if you can't get fast fire ships, then maybe they'll do a bit better against the galleys.
Okay, yeah, Modric stacking up all of those eco bonuses is pretty insane. He has a ton more resources collected.
You know, the interesting thing about the bonuses is that normally ships have enough pierce armor that all the damage comes mostly from their ship attack, but here the pierce attack of the galleys is actually contributing. +3.
Well, Hallis is about ready to click up to the Castle Age. Modri 80% of the way there. You can block the fire? Yes. You can block fire ship attacks by just having something in the way.
It's because fire ships have 0% accuracy to make the fire kind of spray all in different directions. So if you put something in between, the 0% accuracy means it impacts targets that are between the fire ship and the ship that it's attacking.
Yep. Well, careening is on the way.
Oh, but Hallis is going to lose a lot of fishing ships here to the
Yeah,
fires.
well, I mean, they are
That's a
Japanese
nice-
fishing ships.
That's a nice fight, though, there for Modri. And you will have a short advantage with fire ship before Hallis gets up and gets an additional +1 attack.
Yeah. These
And
are actually
this
like
is
really
a-
interesting dynamics between, you know, these two
Between the
civs.
two different builds, yeah. This is a really nice fight here for Modri. Hallis is doing everything he can to run, but he has a couple of very weak galleys there that if this fire turns around could pick
Oh,
off.
yeah. Oh, yeah, 2 go down
going down
instantly
there.
right there.
Third going down on the front.
Yeah, normally galleys only deal 1 damage to fire ships with careening. But thankfully for Hallis, he does have that extra attack, and now the war galleys, they're going to be able to do work because they have 7+5 attack, man.
Yep, but now the fire ships are in trouble. And Imperial Age is still a pretty far way off. I don't think Moji's going to have another power spike from clicking up anytime soon. And Hallis is starting to dock the front.
Yep, he realizes that he has the opportunity to get ahead on water.
This reminds you of AoE 3 deck building. Only a bit more extreme.
Yeah. The issue for Modri is that he doesn't have any military bonus. So, yeah.
He's going to lose his fires there. They no ballistics yet for Hallis?
I doubt it. He doesn't have a university.
Wojri already going for the Monastery University, so he is thinking of clicking up to Imp. His food, only his, I has 2 vills on food, but he might just use the market. His 2 fishing ships left.
He does have the gold miners working faster. Free wheelbarrow and handcart doesn't matter at all right now.
And
it
he
seems
does
like
have
kind
the
of a waste.
Saracen's Market. Oh, so he's going to
Yeah.
use the Saracen's Market to go Imp. And then going to try to get a good fast fire ship push.
Yeah, I think that's really his last best chance. Because
Fire ships will go down, but there's a lot of low HP galleys there.
that's true. And Imp is on the way, but it's going to be a long time before that comes in. And Modri's Eco, it's really starting to fall behind at this point because Hallis does have a lot of fishing ships. I guess the fire ship counterattack is pretty nice, but the war galleys are just so OP with that extra attack.
They have that insane attack because they get +1 attack per age starting in the Dark Age. Maybe if that started in the Castle Age, it would be okay.
Yeah.
But not from the Dark Age. And if
Yeah,
the
that's
Civ
my
missed
fear
Bracer,
with,
so it would be a total of like 1 more than a normal galley.
That's my fear with, having these custom bonuses in the Civ Builder, is that they're not balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, something like 5 villagers gather everything 5% faster, or like Step Lancers have +2 pierce armor. Like, those are within the realms of like reasonably well balanced. Getting war galleys that have extra attack like this, like that's just way too good.
And the thing is, they're going to kill these docks, too. Like,
Yeah.
Mojo's going to have to add some more back docks just to get the fast fire ship upgrade.
I mean, they deal 10 damage a hit. And that means that these fire ships are going to be ejected. You'll
And
just
they're
lose
gonna
those,
die
and you're just losing
before
part of your
they
power
become
spike.
fast fires.
And Hallis has so many Japanese fishing ships. 10 right now, it looks like. It's just the AoE 4 Hulk. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, Hallis is playing AoE 4.
Fast fire ship is on the way.
Omoji's going to be trying for some Age of Empires 1 fire ships.
What did fire ships do in Age of Empires 1?
I don't know, they're like an anti-ship ship. Which makes no sense because there was only 1 other ship. So I don't know how good they were. Probably insane.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if it's an anti-ship ship, then you're just going to make that to kill the other ship.
They were made for the civs that didn't have the catapult triremes, I think.
Yeah. Well, here are the fast fire ships, but are they going to be enough of it? With a box formation, you can protect the weak units, such as a monk.
Oh, these war galleys. Oh, here comes a demo.
Oh, boom, baby. Is it enough, though? Those fire ships, they are fast, and they are hunting down those war galleys.
And they will only be taking a small amount of damage now. I don't actually know how much with the bonus attacks. Here comes another demo.
I think it's going to be getting another good hit. It's so hard to
Comes
see the
2 more
demo in all of
demos.
those war galleys.
Yeah, there's another demo.
The
And
fishing
Hallis
ships
is up, that's an instant +1 attack.
7 + 6. What the hell?
And there's a GG.
Oh my god. Yeah. I think we can now safely say that the galley attack bonus is crazy OP.
Pretty much.
Like fire galleys are, or the fire ship line is supposed to counter galleys, just as part of the water triangle, and that breaks that aspect, right?
That does
because
very
war
much.
galleys then counter fire ships, and they also counter demo ships, and you also win against other galleys.
Yeah, I remember back when we did the Mangrove Shallows Cup, I had to make many spreadsheets of trying to reduce ship attacks so that they would not do as much damage to land units and still be about the same versus ships. And it is very, very difficult to get balances working correctly if you're increasing attacks or armors of ships.
Yeah. Wait, you did all the balance for that?
Oh, yeah, I did all the balance for that.
Wow. That is no small task.
That was back when we could do the balance directly in the map scripts. I don't know. Can we do that in DE now? There was a point when we couldn't, but I think we can do that again now.
That's cool. That's cool.
Now we see Hallis with the much better military. And, despite being Imp a good 2 minutes faster and Castle Age a good minute faster and Feudal Age a good minute faster, Modri still wasn't able to make it work there.
Nah. Hallis had enough eco bonuses, right? You had the Japanese fishing ships, faster age up, and something else.
Well, let's look at the tech tree for the next map. That will be Nomad.
Oh boy. Oh my god, I love this. The flag of Nomad is Belgium. For Bug'em. Big Nomad. Oh, are they already in game?
Well, if they are, then we can actually look at what the civs are in the game.
Yep. Alice just sent me a lobby ID.
It looks like they're in the lobby. Yeah.
Ah.
Alright. Alright, well, I'll take a little peruse of the ad civs then. So Hallis has castles minus 25%. Wild animals contain plus 50% more food, and hunters work 40% faster. Castles and town centers built 100% faster, advance to the next stage faster, and castles deal large damage against buildings and conquistadors, and strongholds and crenellations, and docks are cheaper.
It's the castle civ. But I like the idea behind that. As like fast castle into castle drop into unique unit is just such a powerful strategy on Nomad.
Yeah. And his second civ is the eco civ. The lumberjacks faster, Chinese, Lithuanian, and extra wood builders faster, docks work faster, market minus 100 wood, Saracens, camel archer with extra HP on the archers and recurve bow on the camel archers. Oh man.
And even have that dock bonus to help out in early game.
Whereas
so I like
Modri,
both of those civs.
Modri went for organ guns and gunpowder bonus attacks. Enemy positions revealed at the start. Better fishing ships, Ragenberg tactics, and artillery.
So this is literally just, I'm going fast castle with organ guns.
And the other one, castles cheaper, fletching, vodka, bracer free. Lumberjacks faster. Stone generates in addition to gold and war wagons. Oh, and extra HP on the war wagons.
Ooh.
Oh. The other civs, I think there are some that were clearly better than the others. These ones, I have no idea which one will work. I think I like Hallis's castle drop one for the 1v1 the most. But we'll see. I don't know if conquistadors are the best unique unit, or maybe the camel archers would be a good counter to them.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Hallis's second civ might just be a little, like, I think that could be over the top. Because it's so important on Nomad to, get that good start.
Right. Actually, I don't know how this mod works. Do you know if the Chinese get bonus gives the extra vills at the start, or only after the TC's up still?
Oh yeah, good point. It should be the same as it works in game, right?
Well, that's what we thought, but then the free wheelbarrow handcart apparently was different, and he had to research
That's true.
So We'll see.
And I would imagine that, yes, they are allowed to look at their opponent's civs.
Otherwise, we'd probably see a lot of tactical pauses.
Yeah. And for some reason, Halas's Nomad 2 does not have bloodlines for camel archers or husbandry or Parthian tactics.
Ooh, Draken and John Slower playing some arena.
There you go. That's
Ooh,
really weird.
T90 has done the good old make a lobby advertising that you're streaming thing.
SMH.
Or has he? Oh, no, wait, no, that's just him showing up. He's not in a lobby. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought that was the lobby title. That's the stream title. Remember when that was a thing where you would make your lobby just to advertise that you were streaming?
Oh, yeah. And you also had the thing that, like, you could do, turn on your broadcasting.
Oh yeah, that's a big loss that you don't have in game now. The stream live on.
Mm-hmm. Would be OP
you
with
think they would
bloodlines?
have
But you're supposed to create an OP. Yeah, you're supposed to create an OP civ.
You'd think that the stream live on would have been something when they tried to advertise Mixer integration early on.
Yeah.
I'm sure the players probably need a good moment to look over their tech trees.
Yeah. I wonder if they themselves, like, say, defensive civilization, archer civilization, infantry civ, you know what I mean?
That might just be coded to be with the civ that they replace.
No, because it's always been accurate.
Oh, really? Then I don't know.
I think it might like auto generate based on the bonuses and tech tree. Well,
Well, that shouldn't work for the normal civs though.
No, I think the regular civs are like specifically named. But like
The other ones might auto-generate. That'd be a cool feature.
Nomad 1 for Modri is considered an infantry civilization, even though it has 4 gunpowder bonuses, a gunpowder unique unit, 2 gunpowder unique techs, a gunpowder team bonus, and no infantry bonuses.
I'd call that a gunpowder civilization.
But it does have a complete barracks tech tree. So, I don't know.
What would a truly bonkers Arabia civ look like? I'm still thinking the early laming bonuses are the way to go.
Yeah.
Probably make sure that the stuff is on.
Nope, not yet.
Say this is NAC and laming isn't allowed? Is douching allowed?
No, then you just go for the OP fast feudal age civ. Extra starting food, extra starting wood, faster
Some type
working
of,
hunters.
Oh, that could be countered by the Dark Age stone walls, though.
I don't think you can fully stonewall your base by the time. Like, think how much you'd be giving up if you just had a villager go out. Like, 2 villagers you had to go out at, like, top 11.
Stack the Mayans and Spanish bonuses for cheaper, faster building walls.
Yeah.
What if you stack faster building town centers with the Cuman second town center?
The Sicilian bonus, I believe, doesn't start until Castle Age.
I thought it just didn't apply if you had 0 town centers.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
I was thinking you could get like a pretty good Cuman douche then if you build the TC faster.
Yeah. Siege Tower in Feudal Age. Well, there's the T West civ.
That's the counter to the stone walls in Dark Age.
Yeah.
Oh, my dashboard just blanked out. I didn't think Steve.
Yeah, when Sicilians launched, they actually did build their TCs faster. But that made them pretty much a better version of Chinese because they were 3 villagers ahead of every other civ and they didn't have negative starting resource.
Yeah.
All right, now we're in game.
Yes.
Let's see
And
what we
versus
got.
Hallis.
I haven't seen a Mangudai civ yet.
Mangudai are weird that it's more like a post-imp unit and not a Castle Age unit.
WTF. Oh, treaty. Yeah, that is default. Yeah. Not a nomad player.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
part of the map.
Yeah. All right, let's see what they got.
Yep, it's on the Civ Builder tool. Yeah, so if you don't know how the treaty works is when people play Nomad, there are the rules that you do not vil fight at the start and do not intentionally douche each other with your TCs. And since there's no like moderation or way to enforce that on DE, they added a treaty to the start of the game that lasts until both TCs are constructed. You can still do stuff like walling in villagers with palisades and laming, so it's not perfect. And there is the annoyance that you see the big treaty region where you can't build on the map, so you know where your opponent's TC is. So for show matches and stuff, you probably just want to turn that off in the map script, but for the ranked pool, it's probably better than it was in the past. Moji's going to have a great dock. Look at all the fish next to it.
Yeah, that was. Anyway, Hallis' civ is the Castle Drop Conquistador civ. And Modri's is the bajillion eco bonuses civ with camel archers, but no bloodlines and no husbandry and no Parthian tactics.
All right, so this dock from Hallis is going to be down here on the bottom of the map, really close to Moji's. You can see both of them basically on the same screen. And Moji does get his TC up slightly faster, and then has a villager lead with the eco bonuses.
Nice score.
Nice score.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to see that is not caught by the chat filter.
Look at this. Modri has 9 villagers to 3.
That's a pretty big lead.
Oh my god.
You can see the wood bonuses there as well.
Yes.
Forgot to make the dock. Good civ.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the castles and town centers build faster. Yeah, it doesn't work for your starting TC. So Modri had the TC that goes up faster, and he gets more villagers, and he has a net minus 50 food and plus 100 wood.
Yeah, so that lets him get the dock up too.
Yeah.
So you can go instant TC and dock and get 3 free villagers.
It's 13 vills to 6. That's why I was saying I like the civ. That's why I was saying I like this civ, because having that stronger start is just so important on Nomad.
And I mean, if you stack all those eco bonuses and you go for the Castle Drop Conquistadors, you don't really need other things in your tech tree, so it gives you ways to spend your points.
Mm-hmm. Modri can vil fight soon.
Yeah,
Well,
so Hallis
Hallis
is
is
taking
taking on the
the
vil.
hunt. That hunters work faster and it contains more food.
Which is very
Ooh.
strong.
It is indeed.
But he's down by 10 villagers.
And so Modri does have the Camel Archer, which they should have a bonus against the Conquistadors, right?
Yes,
I'm
they
not
do.
imagining that. Yeah.
Yes, they do. This is just nonsense.
So Moji already has 6 fishing ships compared to the 2 from Hallis, and Moji's lumberjacks will be working faster so he can keep his docks running.
And I don't know, Howard Snable. Do the bonuses also cost points, or can you just pick and choose whatever you want?
You can just pick and choose the bonuses. They do not cost points. Funny thing is, though, neither player has realized where the opponent's dock is. And curiously enough, there don't seem to be that many goats on the map.
No. You are correct. That's pretty interesting. I believe you get 6 bonuses, yeah. Which is a lot. Like, that is the upper limit of bonuses. And those are usually for civs that have, like, a lot of weaker bonuses.
Yeah. Well, 6 civilization bonuses and a team bonus. So, like, 7 bonuses, really.
Plus your unique techs. Yeah, I feel like the OP Nomad start civ is just also the OP Nomad civ.
Moji just wins this now, right? I think so. So there's one thing Moji is doing that I don't like. He has that goat and he's sending it back to his TC. I think what he really should be doing is using it to scout the coastline now. It's just so important to find where your opponent docks on Nomad most of the time.
Whoops.
Because now he wants to know if he gets to feudal, he can make like 1 or 2 fire galleys and harass the fish from Hallis. And if the goats are being used for food instead of scouting, then you're not going to know that.
Well, he is going to be on the way to feudal age soon. Hallis is not especially close. Now milling these zebra. I mean, you know, it's good and all, but yeah, there's already 10 fishing ships for our blue player.
The funny thing about this, though, is Hallis' civ also is insane for Nomad.
Oh yeah, like, it is good in a vacuum, but, like, this is just silly. Or, whoops. Like, Hallis is going to lose his eco. Already we have walls coming in. Faster working builders is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, those are some big walls. Those are some Nomad walls where you wall off the entire island.
And he sees where his opponent is. He sees the town center.
Oh, he knows he'll be able to drop a castle right there on the other side of the wood line.
Yeah, Moji can just go past castle. It turns out getting like a 10 villager lead at the 4-minute mark is pretty OP.
Well, he also has a 5 fishing ship lead.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has found the dock of Hallis now. Or at least he should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can already afford Castle Age, and he can afford... Oh no! The classic Nomad fail.
He doesn't have the mill.
He doesn't have the mill to build the market. Regardless, he can still make fire galleys just fine.
Now, the problem is with the fire galleys, he won't have the wood for the market immediately.
Yeah, that is a little awkward.
Also, does he have the cheaper market bonus? No, he will, because the market's cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, John Slow. Thank you for the raid. We are right now witnessing Moji with what might be the ultimate nomad civilization.
Yeah.
He has the Chinese bonus with the extra vills, but also starts with plus 150 food and wood, and builders work faster. So he gets the TC up faster, and then has like all the eco bonuses, and he is ahead by about 8 vills and on his way to castle. Oh, thank you for the bits, Wood Paladin. Need a mill to be able to build a market? Yes, indeed. That's the classic nomad mistake of you want a fast castle, but you've used the TC to take your hunt, and you've built the dock to fish, so you don't build a mill. Then you get to the feudal age, and you're like, oh no, I can't build the market because I don't have a mill.
Yep, you also need a blacksmith to build a siege workshop. That one can happen on Arena sometimes.
Yeah. And you also need both of your buildings to be existing at the same time in order to unlock the next age. That can happen sometimes on, like, Forest Nothing. If you delete the mill and then only have a lumber camp but no mill, you need to build the mill again to click up.
It's pretty awko taco.
Oh, Hallis is running his fishing ships around the entire island.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But Hallis will be faster, or at least very similar in time to Castle Age, thanks to the melee bonus.
And he will have the stone to start dropping castles.
Yep, only needs 488.
So Hallis has basically stacked all of his bonuses to work for castle drops. Castles are cheaper. They deal large damage against buildings, whatever that means.
I have no
and
idea what that means, but it sounds fun.
There he's going up with his first castle. The wall, unfortunately, will keep him out.
But it does force Modri to be a bit more on the defensive side. Ooh, fishing ships are going to escape for the time being.
They are, but they don't have a dock where they can fish at. So they're not going to be working.
That is a large amount of bonus damage versus buildings.
So, I mean, what Hallis can do here, he can just drop a castle on top of Modri's castle, right? And then he should win the castle fight?
Yeah. Sounds right.
Well, he will know where the castle is now.
Exactamundo.
Need a bit more stone, but you'll have that castle's fast.
The issue for Hallis, though, is that he simply doesn't have any income. He's got, like, no gold. He's mining, like, exclusively stone. His food income has been denied in the form of those fishing ships. So Modri can just chill, sit back, and, live life. He already has a second
Hallis,
TC.
He has 6 on food. I don't even see where they are. That might just be... Oh, there they are. They're hunters. Oh, actually, they're going to be super fast hunters, but they're going to be denied soon when Modri gets his ships over there.
Oh, there they are. Third TC now on the way for Hallis and a university.
You mean for Modri?
Yeah. You know. Same thing.
Using the Hallis sieve.
Yeah, it's what's throwing me off, man.
Yep. All right, so there's the stone for the castle, and where's Hallis going to put the castle? Right there.
Yeah, he should win this easily.
Oh, here come the camel archers, though, and they could deny the castle.
Is it in range? Oh, it's not. Oh.
It's
That is a huge fail. And because the castle builds so quickly, like, he can't even comfortably delete it now.
I need to microvills and maybe do some bodkin on that castle just to try to keep it up. The vills, they do have loom.
Oh, no. Bodkin's in now for Mr. Modri. Ballistics is going to be on the way soon as well.
Okay, but now Hallis has that 1 extra range on his castle. So he will almost be able to defend his vills from camel archers. It'll be at least a bit more awkward for Modri, but I think the castle's denied.
I mean, yeah, we're only at 72%.
I think Hallis needs to take all 33 of his villagers and send them.
Yeah, it's pretty over.
At 80%.
I think Ballistic seals the deal. You can't even really do any microing. And just misplacing that castle is not something you can recover from.
Yeah, it needed to be like 1 tile or 2 tiles back, and it would have been fine. 97, 99. It's up, though.
Alrighty.
And now here's how insane is the insane damage against buildings.
Because remember, the Castle of Modri has been firing this entire time, so it already starts with the big lead.
Well, that lead is quickly diminishing.
Now,
it has lost the lead. It is garrisoned full with a bunch of camel archers.
And this is like full of camel archers too, right? So it's getting like a bajillion bonus arrows, which are doing extra damage to the castle.
Yeah. So the question is, how do you stop this? Because in the Castle Age, there's no way he's going to be able to kill that castle.
Yeah, I guess Modri has to. Wait, hold on. Is Hallis going? Holy shit, that bonus is OP. Oh, look at that. It does like 100 damage a shot.
Yeah, so just to be clear, this is not a legit bonus. It's a custom bonus. Castles deal large damage against buildings, and apparently deal large damage against other castles. And here's the next castle, this one being a bit closer, so the Camel Archers probably won't be able to deny it.
Yep.
Yep, and that's in range of the castle, and already is at 25% with the faster build speed.
Hold on.
Dance a bit.
Okay,
he
just cancels it.
He needs ballistics in order to get the castle up.
Seriously.
He's going to build it a lot closer.
Now remember that Modri's on 4 TCs behind this. It's 91 pop to 35. And the thing is, this castle, it's really scary, but you need one castle to destroy one town center, essentially. And Modri is eventually going to get to the Imperial Age. He just has to, like, expand everywhere on the map, and then he'll be able to get
He is ahead by
a
about
castle.
50 villagers.
Yeah, just has to get a castle and a trebuchet. And you just simply can't afford that many castles. There's Imp. Which TC? Okay, it's this TC in the north.
Probably the safest one.
Yeah, probably. Also, Bug'em, in case you didn't know, they honored you because the custom icon is the, Belgian flag for the Nomad civs. Every map has its own unique icon, and got the Bug'em flag.
If Camel Archers are out of position, they can deny this castle a bit, but it will still go up with that Sicilian bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but here comes a Mangonel. Sicilian castles always go up, though.
Ballistics is pretty good.
Oh, 76%.
Unfortunately, you guys can't see the civs. I mean, that would be something that would be great in the future, but just the fact that we have access to this kind of civ builder is, I think, already really awesome.
Pretty cool. All right, now here come all the vills from Hallis. He wants to get this castle up, and I think he's going to succeed this time. He has enough villagers.
The good old Soviet plan. Just throw enough bodies at the problem and eventually it'll work.
So he's just going to doubt this castle up as well as he can. Here comes a ram. But it goes up at the cost of, like, 10 villagers. He needs some murder holes.
Yeah. I love this bonus of the bonus damage versus buildings. Doing 100 damage. 120 damage exactly.
Oh, there goes that siege workshop.
Castles moving at 0.5 speed would actually be insane. It means castles will move fast as battering rams. The tech's called Howl's Moving Castle. And Howl's is getting murder holes.
Oh, that's if he gets murder holes, that castle will stay up. He can kill the Camel Archers and get the ram with the vills.
Will I upload this
okay,
to YouTube?
he calls
Probably.
GG, though.
Yeah, of course, it's pretty over. Okay, GG. And you know what? This is an all 5 games played set, but it's tied up.
2-2.
Attack the enemy with war galleys.
Oh, Hallis is complaining that no Boros spawned. Actually, Modri stole a boar from him.
Yeah.
Oh, there it says, and you took the other. He didn't realize that, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for him. He did kind of stack the hunting bonuses there with the faster hunters and more food. But then he got lamed. Well, maybe some type of combination if you could fit a few more castle bonuses here. Like maybe if you swap out the market and the lumberjack bonuses for Modri Civ with the faster building castles and the insane damage to buildings. Then you might have something.
Oh, I'm just messaging Hallis, and he says he didn't know he'd have to play versus it, otherwise I might have toned it down a bit. All right, so that leaves the final game, the one for all the marbles.
On Black Forest.
You bet. 1v1 BF.
the F civs. So Modri won that game, so House will pick the civs from Modri civs, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So Modri has, again, not been using an archery range. He just doesn't like archers, doesn't pick them.
None of his civs have an archery range.
Oh, okay. So let's look at a Modri Black Forest 1. Hoofnisa, all vills 5% faster. Infantry attack faster and feudal. Spearman line does more damage. Barracks units +1 pierce armor, and chemistry is free. He has Janissaries, Wagenburg tactics and drill, and units resist conversion.
It's
So
the
very
same
similar
as
to
his
his arena civ. I think it might be the same. I don't know if he might have done a dock thing. I mean, you could potentially want cannon galleons on Black Forest. Yeah, he has some dock ships here in this one. So it will be different than the... He does have War Galley. So he can dock
the bonuses are
puns.
exactly the same, though.
Yeah, the bonuses are the same. And he does have eagles. Doesn't have the battle elephants this time. I think that's the difference. No battle elephants. Instead, he has some dock stuff.
Yeah. And just to explain how this works briefly, guys, you get to pick 6 bonuses, whatever 6 bonuses you want, whatever unique unit you want, whatever team bonus you want, among the existing team bonuses, existing bonuses for regular civs, and they added several other unique bonuses.
Yeah, there's several different ones.
Like all villagers work 10% faster in the Imperial Age does not exist right now in AoE 2, but they added that.
Yeah.
And then for unique techs, you can pick 1 Castle Age unique tech and 1 Imperial Age unique tech. So we have Ironclad and Fura Celtica for Modri second civ, for instance.
Barracks is faster, Jaguar Warriors, infantry cheaper, villagers cheaper, lumberjacks work faster, siege workshops units are cheaper, and fire faster. Alright, so this is the siege onager civ. No Hoofnisa, but siege onagers.
Yep.
Surprised
Both
you
are
didn't go for the
infantry
green
and
tech
siege
for the
civs.
extra range.
I like the second
feel
civ
like-
a lot more.
In some ways I do, but I also feel like the Hoofnisa are going to be a strong counter to the siege onagers. And that the Janissaries would work against the Jaguar Warriors. Because remember, the Janissaries will not have a counter because there are no archer units.
There are bombard cannons, though, for the second civ for Modri, I think, which is very important.
It is important, but it's going to be bombard cannons versus Hoofnisa.
Yep.
Although maybe the cheaper siege will help a lot.
Yeah, certainly.
And the other question is, what do the monks look like? Both of them have full monk tech trees.
Naturally.
And whatever architecture you want? I think so, yeah. Whatever architecture you want.
Oh, yeah, and you picking your tech tree, it's kind of complicated. You have like 300 points, and every single item in the tech tree, well, almost every single item in the tech tree, is worth some number of points, depending on how powerful the thing is. Like Bloodlines is worth a lot because it's a very powerful tech, whereas something like Sappers is not worth much, so because it's not a very powerful tech.
Hoofnisa one-shot the SOs, yes, but not versus Fura Celtica. Oh, that's a good point.
Yep.
You're probably not going to be one-shotting once you get a bunch of Hoofnisa anyway. You're going to be sending a whole bunch of cannonballs into an attack ground.
Yeah.
I feel like I prefer the first civ.
Well, I prefer the second civ, so let's see how this works out. I'm going to take one more quick break, and I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, the second civ does at least have a bit more eco bonuses with the cheaper villagers, so maybe that will, and the better lumberjacks, so maybe that matters a lot. Well, let's just take a quick look at Hallis's civs too, see what he had done. Yeah, he did the Chinese-Lithuanian combo with Hoofnisa and faster lumberjacks. And very similar to his arena civ, but with Teutonic Knights. And artillery this time. Artillery, that's a good one. And relics generate more gold. Second civ would have been Schlachter privileges and stables work faster. Mangonels can cut trees. Oh, this would have been an interesting civ. You would have done Schlachter privileges for knights and conquistadors and then cut in with trees in the Castle Age. Now, this would have been how you make a Black Forest civ. Well, I don't know exactly how the civs work. I think they pick both of Modri's civs, and Hallis picks which of those two he wants. Yeah, 15 range Hoofnisa that Also could move faster with Vagenberg. Unfortunately, you can't combine Drill with Artillery because they're both imp techs. But Vagenberg with Artillery, or even with the Portuguese tech, would be quite nice. Let's see, they're in the lobby still. Yep. Guessing that the players themselves need to take a good look at the tech trees before they get into the games. Well, it is 2-2, so it's all tied up.
Did they start?
Nope.
Awesome.
I was gonna say you should take a look at Hallis's civs, though. You will see something very interesting.
Alrighty.
Or for Hallis number 2. Or is it Hallis 2? Or yeah,
Okay, well, Hallis number 1 just seems like a really good eco civ with Hofnitsa, Teutonic Knights, Kamendarn Artillery, and Relics. Hallis 2
has a custom bonus for Black Forest. Mangonels can cut trees.
Okay, that's pretty silly.
And then he stacked it with Schlachter privileges and faster working stables.
And chivalry. But he doesn't actually have Paladin.
I don't think you actually need to advance to Imp with this bonus.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Oh, Fletch, thank you for the sub. He doesn't have Siege Challenger either, but you don't need it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay, looks like the game has started.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
We'll see Black Forest 1 Modry for Hallis and 2 for Modry. So Hallis, I guess, has the Hufnisa 1 and Modry has the Siege Challenger 1.
I think that makes sense. I think that suits their playstyles.
And Hallis immediately going to do Loom, whereas Modry is making a Veil before Loom.
Of course, on Black Forest, it's actually insane. It's actually like the most aggressive map in the game in some ways because you send your villagers right away
forward to fight right at the start. Yeah, and they're really close to each other. It looks like Modry will start get. Ooh, he's gonna get some laming.
Yeah, he was able to take one of the boars. Now on Black Forest, you have extra boars on the map, and it looks like Hallis is a vill ahead in this fighting, or at least like half a vill.
Caught up. Yeah, and he did take a boar, and they both want to wall in the relic.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna want. Because one of the players has, oh no, sorry. That was one of Hallis' civs that gets the extra relic gold.
At least he won't get hunt lamed this time. No, he has gotten his hunt lamed this time already. So Modry gets off to a good start with the laming. Hallis is using the relic as part of his wall. He should delete that house and add one more tile of palisade there.
Yeah. We all know what happens when you play BF and have a relic as part of your wall.
Yeah, Modry's just going to give that up.
Also, I think Hallis is going to be okay being down one board because he literally has 6 to the north.
Yeah, well, he also lost his scout, so he's not going to be able to lure those in unless he does Loom and sends Vills. I guess he has Loom already, so he's going to need to
he can do
send Vills up there.
The super mega lure.
Yeah, you can TC up there even and take them later.
Yeah.
And we see Hallis has, unfortunately for him, 2 ponds that spawn separately. So instead of having 4 shorefish, he only has 2 if he wants to.
Yeah, but that's better than no ponds. Or no, Modry only has 1 pond.
Yeah, he has one forward pond. I don't think you're going to afford 2 docks, though.
I think you can. I think you can play super long Dark Age.
Maybe, but are the extra docks even worth it if you're going to have a Vil collecting from the shorefish anyway? Like, it might be worth it to dock just to collect the shorefish with a Vil. And then you get, like, 1 fishing ship out for the other fish.
I usually see players not use the villager to gather the shorefish, just use the fishing ships, and then just add in fish traps.
Oh, really? That is very slow to gather from. But I guess it does make sense if you're, like, you don't want to make the fish traps too early, too.
Exactly. This will be really interesting because other than having the villagers work 5% faster, there isn't any other eco bonus for Hallis. Therefore...
It looks like Hallis did go finish that wall a bit.
Okay, good. Modri has the Indian cheaper villagers, faster working lumberjacks, and those are his, and faster working villagers in Imperial Age, but that's a really weird bonus, and I wouldn't personally take that.
Well, for Black Forest, it's the map where you're going to spend a lot of time in Imp.
That's true, but... I don't know. It's actually an interesting bonus.
Could this be a situation where he just wants to, like, go Imp as fast as possible, then get super cheap villagers that work faster?
Yeah, that actually could be a thought, for sure. It does kind of remind me of, like, Hearthstone. Or, like, really any, like, card game like that. It's like you're making...
Like Age of Empires 3?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Hallis has a very weak
No,
palisade
I already said
there.
Hearthstone. You just kind of, you know, just kind of made that redundant with AoE 3.
So Hallis has a couple of weak palisades there. Or no, that was Moji's that was weak. Now he's going to... Moji's going to batter down these palisades. That's only 1 layer there based on the relic positioning. Hallis is going to have to add in some more walls behind that with a Vil coming forward. He could very quickly go for a house and a palisade. Or one
But remember,
house.
houses
that
have less
works too.
HP. And that includes their foundations.
And that also
not less
includes their
HP,
armor, so they will
armor.
go down pretty quickly. Well, less HP from AOC. Like 450 less HP.
And there are some of us, like myself, who still hold over, like, these, I guess, just thoughts of AOC, like, thinking of things in terms of AOC bonuses.
Hallis is thinking of something with his Vil. I think he kind of wanted to delete it and maybe use it to trap or kill the scout, but he thought better of it. Oh, and he's going to delete his house and he's going to rebuild his palisade.
The value. And now Modri, just for safekeeping, he is going to accept that he will not be getting that 3rd relic and is just going to
Rebuild his
sure
palisade.
it's not like Hal's just can delete a wall and then run right in. You know, there's at least something of a defense.
So I guess we can look at the relics. Moji has 1 relic on his side and 1 relic in the little bubble outside of his base. Whereas Hallis has 2 very easily accessible right back behind his ponds.
Oh yeah, having that in the trapped in the forest island. When it comes to Black Forest, these you find resources in these little clearings, I guess you could call them, all the time.
Yeah, it normally doesn't matter because BF is mostly a 4v4 map, but for a 1v1, it can matter. At least it's not like an extra gold. Both his oh, look at this. This version of Black Forest does not have a min distance between golds and stones. In the very far right, Moji has a gold and a stone that he could take with 1 mining camp. They are adjacent.
Oh yeah. Yes, this is unexplored. You can tell by the score. Or I could just do this and show you.
If you can tell by the Fog of War, too. Is that a bugged relic? That is a Black Forest relic.
The Tetris resources, I like that.
Ooh, Moji is going to attack the wall with his scout through his wall using the corner there.
OP!
That's a neat trick.
Now, contrary to what we normally see in team games on BF, neither player has docked yet, interestingly.
Well, if they are
Modri-
thinking of doing some type of Castle Age aggression, they do have that full monk tree.
Mm-hmm. And especially with Hallis having those mangoes that can cut.
Oh, no, he doesn't have that. That was his other civ.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
And interestingly enough, that palisade will go down to the scout, who is safe on that other side of the wall. It's already lost about 100 HP. Oh, he's not gonna. He's gonna give it up though and build a stone wall in the back.
I wonder why they chose to have the Central European architecture for all of their civs.
Probably just the one they're most familiar with.
From Huns.
Or I guess Western Europe would be the most familiar. Or maybe Huns. You're right.
It's one of those two. Because you have Huns and Vikings, and maybe even Teutons for Central European. And
Could Hallis have picked one of his own BF civs for himself? I don't think so.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that the way this works is that both players have to pick, like, they either are both playing Modri civs or both playing Hallis civs.
And it's the loser of the previous game who decides which civs to pick from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one in the Civ Builder? Oh, it could just be the default one.
Well, Modri's up first, and he's putting down 2 TC, so he's going to be booming.
Yep. And I mean, he does have a booming Civ, right? He's got the cheaper villagers,
Right.
and work faster and imp, and lumberjacks that work
Siege
faster.
Workshop. So either he's going to push, or he's going to take the relic.
If you convert a mangonel from a Civ which can cut trees with mangonels, will it still be able to cut trees?
I don't
Great
know.
question. I would imagine
I think
no.
it can, yes.
I imagine that
think
would
it's
be
a
one of those
property of the
bonuses
unit.
that's like inherent to the civilization and not inherent to the unit, if that makes sense.
Well, cutting trees is properties of the units and their projectiles, so I think it would carry over.
Really?
Although I guess that's if you convert a unit from one civilization and then shoot a projectile, the projectile comes from your civilization. But now I don't know.
But like, if you convert an Inca villager, they lose their stats.
Only when you switch them to a different task.
Ooh, yeah, good point.
But
No idea
Siege
if
also
Virtue
behaves
Esper-
differently with conversions, because you could convert the Mangonel, then upgrade your Siege, and then like it,
Ooh,
or you
yeah.
convert an Onager, upgrade your Siege, and it becomes a Mangonel, and maybe the Mangonel can still cut then.
Interesting.
Something like that.
I'm also really glad that they didn't play Arabia in this show match. Because I feel like no matter what, whether you're going for like the super fast feudal age or the super laming civ, or both, it would just not create a very good game.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the way to go on Arabia. Although we could have maybe seen that on Gold Rush potentially, even though we didn't.
Well, Moji went for the stone walls really fast.
Okay, now Hallis has that one monk, and he really wants that relic. But that
the
Mangonel's
Mangonel
in the way.
Now, for his own part, Hallis is now adding in a third town center. Again, neither player docking is so bamboozling to me. But Moji's just going to be so far ahead in this regard. I mean, he just has a much better eco.
That he does.
He's already 5 vills ahead.
And he will be getting the relic.
He'll be getting the relic. And again, like all Hallis has is just 5% faster working bills. How good of a bonus even is that?
I don't know.
Because it's just 5%, and in AoE 2, 5% is usually not noticeable when it comes to anything.
Well, it's like less than a wood cutting upgrade, right? So the lumberjacks working faster, especially on Black Forest, probably has more effect than the 5%.
Well, I mean, the Celt bonus is 15%, right? So it's 1/3 of the Celt bonus, but it also applies to everything, right? So
I don't know how it affects farms because Vills, like, you might get to the situation where they work so fast the farm doesn't have as much food on it.
Or you could just hit the farming rate cap.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Now, fourth TC.
I didn't realize that's the same thing.
For Hallis coming in, but he'll be behind Modri, who already has it. Coming up.
Now, it looks like Hallis has been doing a little bit of a better job in terms of macro, as Modri is now only 3 Vils ahead, and he's on 4 TCs. But maybe that's just because he got wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Well, Hallis also has been committing to the fat slob strategy.
Okay, yeah, Modri does have wheelbarrow.
Passage is very walled.
Oh, yes.
And wheelbarrow just coming in now for Hallis.
So Modri still is maintaining a bit of an eco advantage. Tell that to the devs who took away the 5% faster Persian TCs. That is very true. That was...
I don't even know if that was too noticeable in the Dark Age, though.
Yes, it definitely was, because it meant you hit Feudal Age. You clicked up to Feudal Age with 1 more Vil, and you also started with extra food and wood.
Okay, I guess in combination it matters a lot.
Yeah.
And what person that already has the Dark Age bonus?
Yeah. 2 Dark Age
for a
Chico
non-Persian
bonuses is kind of a
Civs,
lot.
that might be reasonable. Like, if you gave that to Byzantines, maybe it would be reasonable.
Yeah. You'd think that Hallis would play aggressive with his Civ? Well, I mean, Hallis' Civ is still a post-im Civ. Like, he has Hofnitsa, remember, that can move super fast.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be how can Hallis keep the Hofnitsa alive to micro down Modri?
Because Modri's got, like, better other stuff.
In Hallis' Hofnitsa, they will have... they're just going to be super fast moving. They're not going to have... And they will have chemistry for free, so he can do the upgrade as soon as he hits Imp. And he does have units that resist conversion and the full monk tech tree for Heresy and Faith if he needs those.
But Modri does have the faster firing siege units, got the cheaper siege units.
Got the extra armor on the siege.
Yeah, extra HP. Neither player's going to be making a ton of cavalry, so the spearman line dealing more bonus damage doesn't really matter. Again, neither player really using a lot of pierce armor, so that bonus doesn't really matter.
Jags will be huge versus the Halbs or Champs. Well, Hallis also does have Janissaries that will move faster, so they will probably be a pretty hard counter to the Jaguars.
Why does he not have Arquebus? Well, what did he value over Arquebus?
Drill.
Drill? Yeah. And that's definitely a tough call to make between Drill and Arquebus, but I don't think you can, like, blame either player.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
you can't blame anyone either way.
There's lots of those imp ones. Like, there's Drill, Arquebus, Fura Celtica, the Ethiopian nuclear
Torsion
missiles. Engines. Yeah, Torsion engines. The Koreans' extra range for the siege onagers.
I mean, the choices of Imperial Age unique text is a lot more of a tough call than Castle Age because, you know, Imperial Age ones are more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no armor on the Janissaries.
I feel like for Hofnitsa, the only real alternative to Drill would be the artillery, though.
Yeah. Because you could get siege engineers and artillery.
Yeah, and then that also removes monks as a counter to them because they'll have like an extra 3 range over the monks. I think Drill is more of like a more open map where you're actually dodging back and forth, like on Arena. For Black Forest, artillery might be the.
There just isn't as much room to maneuver away from shots.
And there's less room to use rams in BF, so Drill isn't going to matter as much for them. No armor. Yeah, no armor for the Janissaries because this is the Modri no archer tech tree. But armor for Janissaries doesn't really matter as much because they're not going to be facing any archer units because there are none. So as long as they micro back with their speed from the melee units, the lack of armor might not matter that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we see a few Janissaries being produced from this European castle here.
Oh, I had the pause bug where it didn't automatically resume.
Oh, yeah, it has resumed.
Thankfully, it's not the pause bug where you just can't.
Where it crashes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, both players up to imp at pretty much the same time.
I see supplies on the way for Modri, so it will be for the champion play. And again, his champions will be cheaper and train faster. But that's it.
He did not go for the pierce armor though, so Janissaries will still do a ton of damage to them.
Yep. And because the Jaguars aren't going to be affected by the barracks bonuses, the Jaguars are just completely generic.
And here come the Janissaries already. And the free chemistry will mean Hallis can go straight for that Hufnisa upgrade if he has the resources for it. Doesn't have
And he
a lot
can
of
also
food, I
create a
forget what it
bombard cannon.
costs.
He's got the double siege workshop, so he can get Hofnitsa at 1 and or just get 2 bombard cannons.
Yeah, or just get 2.
That works. Doesn't gunpowder... It's not very... Like, it's dependent on the unit. Janissaries deal pierce damage, as do hand cannons, but bombard cannons deal melee damage.
Yeah. I think bombard cannons dealt the pierce damage in the Age of Kings, and that was changed in the Conquerors, so they could
Deal with
be slightly
rams.
better against rams. That might just be the towers, though. I forget how the cannons worked.
Having Jaguars as a unique unit. The Jaguars are a unique unit because infantry and siege civs are very good on Black Forest. So having a unit that kills infantry really well is pretty good.
Yep, and Hufnisa is coming in right now.
And Modri already with the siege workshops prepped. He is ready to onager to get to that relic.
Well, that
You'd
wall
prefer
is about to go
Kamiya?
down.
Well, the thing is, Jaguar plus like SO beats any other infantry plus SO, because Jaguar is a beat every other infantry unit. I'd rather
The
have.
thing is,
Jaguars.
he's probably not going to be fighting against SO, though. He's going to be fighting against Hufnisa.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the trickiness comes in. Anyway, now we're onagering into the base here of Hallis. And the thing is, neither player has that many units, but Modri has way more villagers.
He has way more barracks. He got 10 barracks up. He's ready to start spamming those champions. And, well, this is only going to be 2 Castle Janissary production. We'll probably need to see more production from Hallis if he does want to counter the champions. Ooh, and we're cutting down here at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? Drill is on the way, but what the situation that Hallis wants is to be like a, you know, dodgeball game with bombard cannons and whatnot.
Oh, he is
That's
in a
not what
dodgeball
Modri's
game
giving
of
him. Modri's
kill
just gonna
the
flood him with a
onagers.
bunch of, like, just meat. And this is kind of like game number 1, right? Where Hallis didn't have... Or, no. Yeah, Hallis didn't have the meat behind his army. And just got overwhelmed by Modri.
Oh, he's going to get up that defensive castle on his gold, which is nice, and those champions should get cleaned up now. More champs and forward castle stuff coming in, but now that's a good 6 Hufnisa for Hallis.
And that is a lot.
That is a lot, and it's also now 3 castle production for the Janissaries.
Still just regular Janissaries, though, and they don't get any armor upgrades. Might not matter too much versus Samurai. Oh, thanks for the raid, Nova. Casting a custom Civ show match between Modri and Hallis, and this is the final game. Casting with T West here. And, yeah, that's why we're seeing all of this weird stuff.
Condos could have been nice. Barracks bonus work on them. Oh, it reminds me of those Malian condos from the early African Kingdoms days. Those things were insane.
No arquebus bug them.
Nope, they have a drill. So we, like, are these Hoofnisa faster than the champions?
Yeah, they should be. Because bombard cannons have a movement speed of, like, 0.7, right?
Yeah, and this is Wagenburg Tactics and Drill.
Yeah. I think someone said it's like 1.2 or something.
Alice needs to fix his idols. Those vills have been on that castle for a long time. But down go the champions to the Janissaries. And these are faster moving Janissaries. Yeah, and this is what I was saying. Like, you get to this period, I don't see how Modri can deal with the Janissary Hoofnisa combo. His only option would be, he could go Sea Challengers against the Janissaries, but then the Hoofnisa with 15 range will just snipe them off.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough indeed. I thought that Hallis was simply going to be overrun, but that castle was there, like, just in the nick of time.
Yeah, and well, I guess the good thing is he is relying on the Janissary, so he was getting the stone prepared for the castle.
Yeah, exactly. Still, though, we have to remember that Modri has 20 more villagers that also work 10% faster.
And also chop wood 15% faster, so he has, like, the best wood economy you could ever want.
Look at this. Modri was able to sneak some barracks in the back of Hallis's base.
He was, and Hallis, like, he sees that. I don't know why he didn't stop that. He had his Hoofnisa there, but decided to bring them forward.
Ironclad coming in. But still, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for those SOs to deal with the Hoofnisa.
Does Ironclad even matter against Janissary Hoofnisa?
Nope. Well, actually, I mean, maybe it matters versus the Hoofnisa in combo with Führer Celtica. I have no idea.
I think they just do pierce damage. I don't think they do any melee.
Hoofnisa? No, they deal melee damage.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it does matter. Slightly.
That's how they deal well with Rams. Otherwise, they just deal 1 damage to Rams.
Yeah. And
yeah,
now
Modri's definitely going to try and utilize mobility.
Now 2 Hoofnisa are going to try to clean up those barracks, and Hallis will see what's inside of them. A few champions are nothing that really should be threatening with that castle there.
Okay, now Wagenburg Tactics is done, so now we have maximum speed.
Maximum speed Hoofnisa and maximum speed
Oh my god, look at them
Janissaries.
zoom around! Oh my god, no, Captrage does not work with all of the custom stuff going on.
Yeah. So he's deleting his siege workshop so he has more room to move them.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
There we go.
Population's pretty much dead even, but... Well, I mean, siege coming in the form of these trebuchets.
We'll take out that castle even though it is on the hill.
And these champions, they're... Oh, one SO goes down. But beyond being fully upgraded, they are generic. They're just super cheap and train fast. Oh, but so many siege onagers are going down. And even though the SOs are cheaper, they're still real expensive.
They are expensive, and, well, that castle being taken out does open up the front of Hallis's base for raiding. And there are still champions flowing from those barracks that had snuck in earlier. I think it's a big mistake from Hallis not cleaning that up when he had the chance to.
Exactly. And the thing is,
now some onager shots on the Janissaries.
All it takes is a
Down
couple
go
SO
the
hits,
Janissaries. Right.
And they do survive exactly one Hoofnisa rock. Oh, deleting the SO! Oh my god. The two-toe Turkmens. Yes, that is Hallis's Civ. I thought that was just like modern-day Berlin. Hallis is just playing the modern Berlin Civ.
Well, these champions doing work inside of Hallis's eco. They've cleaned up all those farms at the north, and they're cleaning up this wood line.
Exactly. I mean, just the cheap champions are... You can just throw so many of them in.
Like Callus, I think, does have the better army, but Modri has a very good position with how he's broken into Halus's base early on. Oh, he's gonna kill the monastery with Halus's relics too.
And this was my concern for Halus, is that he is relying so much on it being like a choke point oriented game, and that's just not what Modri's playing. Modri's just cutting in from different angles. And it's going to be so difficult to actually just hold off everything.
Yeah, it's probably a mistake building that one castle so far forward on that hill. If he had put it more back in his eco earlier on, he'd probably be in a much better spot.
Yeah.
Because you could imagine this eco being raid-proof if it had one more castle towards the north and one more castle maybe towards the back somewhere near the farms.
Yeah, certainly. Bloodlines, chain barding armor coming in. Taking a quick look at Modri's stable, it appears that he just has fully upgraded hussars. Nothing wrong with that as mixing in, now that Halus is super open.
Yep, and there's the GG from Halus.
And Modri will be winning this show match 3-2. This was a lot of fun.
These were some very interesting civs. I feel like if this is going to be done again, we need some better settings for it. It was a bit confusing how they picked civs from their opponents and had some kind of one-sided stuff, but it's nice seeing some pretty high-level players be able to adapt to very weird bonuses.
Yeah, definitely. But thanks for bringing this one to my attention, to West, and casting it with me.
Oh yeah, this was very unique.
Yeah. It's something that I actually would want to see again in the future, just with like some small iterations, like getting rid of that freaking galley bonus.
Yeah, the number one thing that needs to change is the galley attack. That's definitely too strong.
Yeah. But still, well played there to Modri. And yeah, just a lot of really fun games. So, and shout out to Krakenmeister for creating the Civ Builder.
And for the Civ Builder website. Hopefully in the future there'll be more of a way we can like publicly see the civs, so we don't have to keep checking
that's
tech
definitely
trees,
something.
and everyone can follow along better.
Yep. So that is going to be it for me today. And I'll see you later, T-West.
I'll see you later, Ornlu. Thanks for casting with me.
Yeah, awesome.
Goodbye to Ornlu's chat. All right, so I think that'll about wrap it up for this show match here. Halus even had the better KD there, but Modri just with a much stronger eco. Very interesting game, though. I feel like maybe Halus had the better imp combo, but if the eco bonuses could have been stacked better, right? See, the infantry attacking faster and the spearman line bonus, which were just completely not used there, if those had been eco bonuses, then the game's probably a lot different. That was the thinking there is probably you go Halb Siege and the Halbs protect you from cavalry. But cavalry didn't really play a part here, so those bonuses were not utilized. His champs, well, Hal's champs, let's see, they would have attacked 33% faster compared to just being cheaper. But, you know, if he goes champs, then Modri can go Jaguar Warriors. So, evens out a bit. Is it the Civ Builder app? Yep, it's the Civ Builder. Grab the link to it and paste that in the chat.